Guitar, none of this, man. This is, it's almost like we watching our life, you know what I'm saying? Like we spectating in our own film, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's cool when you got all the script, because you got to listen to get the script. My brother made a wonderful observation about fasting, because life is loud and you need spiritual clarity or your physical will take over. Know what it is, because this is what we do. We carnivorous. We the only thing in the animal kingdom that ain't acting natural. How about that shit? You know what I mean? No, dead serious. The only thing. And we're supposed to be the smartest. How ignorant that we think we're the only ones and the smartest. We don't even know ourselves. So the untamed side of you know you 720 degrees. Can you know yourself 360? So I wrote this. Yeah, thank you, lady. Hey, I feel like what's that? Almost Famous. Yeah. So check it out. I just sing the hook. I want y'all to hear this, because it's, when y'all hear my brothers harmonize with me on it, but it's the hook. Who's gonna protect the women and the children? Lions, we in the building if you tired of the struggling and the killing. Zion, we need some healing. I was born in these killing fields with a love that is really real. My stress feel like a skull cap. I got love for y'all. Now run and tell that king in this jungle. Yeah, we run that. Apologies for slacking on the duty. Rap is like apostrophes just hanging on y'all booty. It's a fact of life. Y'all can go and ask Tootie, but half of y'all can't hear me because the attitude be bougie. I'm not judging, let's call it happenstance, but shit, I know the difference between feces and flatulence. One is gas, the other solid. The way we treat each other, we got to stop it. There's a war going on between the kings and the queens, niggas and these bitches, all sorts of things. We got to elevate. The brainwave is yours for the taking. Ancestors probably aching. What I put into this earth, it should be quaking. I done gave up the bacon. Good morning, the awakening. Who gonna protect the women and the children? Lions, we in the building. If you tired of the struggling and the killing, Zion, we need some healing. I was born in these killing fields where the love's at. It's really real. My stress feel like a skull cap. I got love for y'all. Now run and tell that king in this jungle. Yeah, we run that. So that's some new stuff that's coming, y'all. So August 26th, my 42nd birthday, it will be an album release party as well up in the A. So everything will be available. All right. So not to this love, y'all. Don't tell my wife I made her wait. No. Girl, he tried to close out the show with yours. My wife makes my jewelry, so you know we are a family business. If y'all like what y'all see, we got the shiny stuff as well. So you know, whatever you need, any beads, no order too big or small. So check it out. I'm a hustler, baby. I'm a hustler. You know what it is. You gotta live on earth. You know. So tired of playing with these bows and arrows. I'm gonna give my heart away. No more games to play. What is your name? And where did you come from? Yes. What is your name? And where did you come from? I have this ocular attraction that explains this strange passion. Her name, I'm not asking because my threshold for pain hard to mask when truth demands attention like Crouch is risen. Midsection ascension, my arms takes 2 pitches. Could I be dreaming? I might be carrying this woman's son in my semen, and deep inside my soul still creaming, feeling for soft words to fall off her lips, to sit gently on my ears, to ease away all of my fears except one, the Father and the Son. My spirit is like audible silence, and this this quietness to me is like a disguised ride. I'm like a free sample, boo. All I need you to do is try. Shoot, I'm lying. I had to write it, but it reminds me of two old friends from heaven, and I can remember the feelings that we shared with the Reverend, wishing that these feelings would never end. Even though our conversation's been briefer than pelicans, I'm giving these haters hell again. We go together like messed up economy and Republicans. Born again, hooligan, trapped on concrete islands like a ghetto Ginger and Gilligan, and you made love feel for real again. And I said your name somewhere between let us pray and amen. Even my essence stands for dime. In other words, boo, you my 10. But tears fall from my face as though pain is taking place, cause I was looking for wifey in the face and in the waist, and I saw in this place so serene. I finally found my cream, whom only seen in my dreams, and it was then my heart was busting at the seams. She fine as hell, but this feeling was way past them blue jeans. Like her caramel skin, she felt like my extended next to kin. This ain't lustin', boo, it's more like where I fit in. Mates joined at the soul, cause God broke your mold, and I finally found the one whom I wanted to grow old, feeling young. Sprung, springing like the wordplay from the tip of my tongue. You're the air that I needed to breathe. Take my lung and fill it with your essence, cause love is made in presence. You give me full moons when others can't give me crescents. Oh, okay. I forgot where I was at. You give me full moons when others can't give me crescents. And I believe in love at first sight, but that ain't right, cause I believe in love at first feel. Cause I felt you long before I saw you, I'm just keeping it real. And all I can do is think about the greatest love of all. You guided me in a spiritual menage. My heart was broken down, but I took it to this woman's garage, cause it's in need of overhauling. This sensitive man has been on his knees bawling, thanking God for true blessings. For you gave me the best cheat sheet for life's lessons. And she's deeper than my name, so I can't see have it. Miss Sabisca, be my whiz. I love you to death because you handle your biz. I love you for what you are and for who you is. So don't take my proposal indecently. This was inspired by a conversation we had recently, and this be the realest stuff that I ever wrote. You can put a mouth in my heart because these words are just spoke, and I signed this in blood. Let these words soak to the driest spots of your inner being. God, give me the understanding to comprehend the things I'm having trouble seeing. I really needed to confess the love I once knew from a past life. Love was so strong I had to find this woman twice. I could see in the future, jumping the broom, throwing the rice. My brother Huggy told me straight up, Abyss, that's probably your wife. And he knows me so he wouldn't lie, but I could have never told you that this icon's echo travel distances in my mind equivalent to walking to Soweto from flat shows, Candler Road. She like, whoa, you meet people for reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. And in my lifetime I'll flaunt what God has given. Yes, I'm God driven, yes, he's living. Cause if I'm Jordan, she my Pippin. Even if the relationship is on the rocks, I'm still sipping like missionary position. I'm on top of my game. I can say a whole lot more, but how many ways can I say my life won't be the same? Woman, take my last name. What they tell you? If her walls could talk, what would I tell you? I'm the new truck walking, baby, don't you know? You can come to me fast for a hit and a blow. You can take it in fast, you can take it real slow. I'm the new truck walking. The streets already talking. I got the beans. I'm a rapper, you don't see this often. No, I'm out of here. Check it out. They wanna break me down and bag it. 7 grams is what they tagged it. I'm so hard to get a casket. If these blocks could talk, you probably just hear the ratchets. My flow like a book of matches, my entire load. The Sparrow's full of hatches. These brothers, they real fly. I remember when they were maggots, trying to get me like them gas prices. I'm the new truck walking, baby, don't you know? You can come to me fast for a hit and a blow. You can take it in fast, you can take it real slow. I'm the new truck walking, baby, don't you know? my God, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. So, you know how it is, and you're trying to express yourself. So what I've been doing is I've been putting myself on-demand writing. So what I realized, like in these commercials, they give you like algebra with no variables. So when they tell me, hey, we want you to do a poem, and we're going to put it on the gospel station. So, I went in there and I named about 3-4 deities, trying to be inclusive. They come back like, hey, before we cut that check, you can't really say God or any God. So I'm like, damn. So you trying to stop people from having AIDS, but there's so much red tape that you can't tell the church that these kids are having sex, which is ignorant because we see it's a teenage pregnancy problem.
Come on now.
So the writing's on the wall. Like, so I wrote up something. It was like, decided moment. I need to make that change. If we got the information, tell me who can we blame? There's no excuse. All the reasons are lame. I was made in this image, so I'm greater than AIDS. So when y'all hear the greater than AIDS commercial, make sure you go out there, get tested or whatever. Really, I think they're trying to get this shit to us. Real talk. But I'm just saying. But you know how, like, it's kind of like, y'all ever seen the cats that be driving around with the cars and they ain't getting no endorsement, but they rocking it? Gucci, like Gucci buying kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Come on, man. Let's be smart. But we sit up here. If you realize that we are a business, when your mama signed that birth certificate, you're a corporation. They make money on you. We don't make money on ourselves. And here's the thing: they tell you the God we trust, but they the ones that got the sliding hand. And anybody in power ain't gonna tell you how to get out of power. And it ain't white and black at this point. It's class. Know what it is? It's a class warfare. And they don't declare it on you. This is how punk they are. They ain't even gonna declare war. They just gonna do it. Alright. And for my dismount. The devil is a liar! No, that's I wish I had more time. I'll be right back, y'all. I ain't but 4 hours up the road. I ain't number 4 hours up the road. So check it out. They never miss you till you dead or you gone. They love you, then they hate you, then they leave you alone. Swear they doing you right, but they playing you wrong. Tupac tried to tell us it's the same old song. For that reason, I keep the flame on tongue. That way, my name stays strong. No matter what page I'm on, it's hard to move in this monkey business, even if you King Kong. Right now, the game is bananas. You here today? Yo go mañana. Visit many places, my home Atlanta. When you on fire, some cats, they can't stand you. But what if I killed it, gotta quit it, been at it a minute, so sick of this shit I should be admitted, but I'm too committed to go to the clinic. These losers tell me I can't win it, but why be defensive when you're offensive? My charge is pending the way I penned it. Being redundant will get you funded, but if I don't earn it, then I don't want it. I want it for arson, the way I burn it, they're temping, I'm permanent. Be a casket of earning it, I do it to death. They should be concerned with this, but they never miss you till you dead or you gone. They love you, then they hate you, then they leave you alone. Swear they doing you right, but they playing you wrong. Tupac tried to tell me it's the same old song. For that reason, I keep the flame on tongue. That way, my name stays strong. No matter what page I'm on, it's hard to move in this monkey business, even if you're King Kong. We set sail on life's wings amongst kings and queens. Royalty on different scenes. My shoulders are here for you to lean when walking is just too hard. When your self-esteem is just too scarred. When your freedom has been replaced with bars. Amputated appendage just means no reaching for the stars. Nowadays, inspiration comes in small jars. And we still gotta play the cards despite poker face. Cause you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run in this rat race, and we chasing this cheese like it's Kraft. You do the math, I'm on ground credit, we running the tab. I was blessed with the gift of gab. Some of us don't get the point, we might need to be stabbed. And if we all miss together, why do it feel like we trapped? And if we are brothers and sisters, let's drop the misters and the misters and celebrate the way God kisses us. Because when we stray, he really misses us. God had his eye on we way before the fallopian sea. And I can't wait until I got 2 pieces of white meat sprouting on my back. Question for what we lack. Hell is what we see when our eyes open. Heaven is what we see when they close. And words spoken deep like ocean. We all in the same boat. Just hope. Peace.
Thank you. I got CDs for the $2 over here.